Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday once again. I have good news and bad news for my YouTube channel, I guess. The good news is I finally have a successful arena video for the first time in 2 weeks to make and talk about my strategy. I know there are people out there that watch this that don't do the arena and maybe you're just curious about data, but there are also people like myself that are looking for what targets to hit. And I am always trying to help people. And so I do these videos now when I can to take about 5 minutes to just discuss my process. Unfortunately, I had gone through extensively and claimed the rewards and talked about placement and done all of that, only to realize that my speakers had essentially blown and that my microphone had disconnected from my computer and that even the internal microphone of the computer was not picking up my audio. And so I spent 20 minutes today recording videos with no sound and did not realize that because I had them published until my Across the Pond stream when people were nice enough to say, Prof, you got to redo those videos immediately. And I realized that I had, maybe there are some people out there who think every video I make is trash regardless of whether or not it has sound. That's to be debated. But trust me, a video with no sound whatsoever is straight trash and deserves no views, no likes, all the dislikes. So thanks to everybody who was like, I like that guy Prof Hoff. He can't succeed in making videos today because he has no sound. Or maybe you hit the like button because you hate my voice and you think, oh, I just have to watch a video with no voiceover from Prof. That deserves a like button. Either way, it was embarrassing, but at the same time, this video should now have sound because we have reset the speakers, we've reset everything. And my new iMac, I've never opened a new computer, I've never bought a new computer, but it is ordered and should be here in the next couple of weeks. And the sound issues I've had for years on this channel, the internet issues should hopefully even be better. So all of that's to say there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's just going to be a couple more weeks and hopefully I will not be making those same mistakes. So good news is, for those of you that just completed the arenas, the targets that I had predicted for these arenas actually came true, and the 1 to 5% targets for both 6-star basic and 6-star featured arenas were accomplished, and I'll go through exactly now how I made that happen. I will say, I am hearing from more people saying, Prof, the only thing I care about now in the new 4-star featured arena, which happens twice a month with the new featured champions, is to get to 9 million points. Because when you get to 9 million points, you get the new 4-star. And so I think that's a realistic goal for summoners that don't have 100 plus 6 stars and 40 plus 565s, or they don't want to burn thousands of units worth of refreshes, to just grind enough points to get the featured 4-star. But keep in mind, those same arena grinders who maybe were doing all the milestones before the new arenas, by just doing that and not claiming the 11th and the 12th and the 13th and the 14th and the 15th milestones, you are screwing yourself over to no fault of your own, unless Kabam just views it as a fault because you're not spending enough money. You're screwing yourself over a lot of units and battle chips and even ISO and gold because you're not able to open as many Grandmaster crystals, which have replaced the premium crystals that were in these. Premiums were a fantastic cheap resource for a ton of ISO, which would go into your overflow and you could sell for gold. And this is another reason why there's a gold shortage intentionally by Kabam now for so many middle tier casual or low or no spenders in the game. Somebody like myself wouldn't see a gold shortage because I can still, even though it takes a lot of time, do all 33 million points worth of milestones every week between the 6-star basic and the 6-star feature. But so many people can't say that and they don't have the roster to keep up the infinite streak. So the good news is for those new featured champions, it's going to be tough to get the 5-star featured. You're going to have to put up probably at least 40 to 50 million points on average. And so you can put up, I would say, 30 million or less points. Probably somewhere between 25 to 30 million arena points will get you in that 1 to 5% cutoff, which for so many people, including myself, is the top target because that gets you half a 5-star and 10% of a 6-star. The last time I made a mistake and missed it by like less than a million and got 2,000 less 5-star shards and half as much less 6-star shards, which was terrible. Now, the non-featured one is tricky. So Gambit here, I intentionally shot less than more than a million points less. I think somewhere between 24 and 26 million is the magic point total for the champion that's not the feature. Now, this becomes especially tricky when you had examples like last week, where the featured champion was Stealth Spidey and the 6-star basic was Immortal Abomination, but Immortal Abomination is a newer champion and, dare I say, even a more valuable champion right now in the game. And so his scores were higher than Stealth Spidey, and so I put up the same amount for both arenas, overshot Stealth Spidey and got 20 SIGs on a champion that I already have awakened as a 6-star and did not want to have another 20 SIGs on the 5-star, missed out on those 5-star shards, and then I tried to be safe in the next round and shot too low. So it's stressful. It is like throwing a dart on a dartboard. By the way, in case you're wondering, first time I've also not hit the top 10% of the summoner trials, and that used to mean that bots were rampant. Now, I do see that some people on the top of the leaderboard are not in alliances. Maybe that's just a coincidence, but we also know that this DAO 5 alliance, anything with DAO at the front of it, has been notorious for arena bot issues. So I keep saying this to Kabam. This is going to be the arena now that bots run rampant in. And it is up to Kabam to not only detect them, but not just temporarily, but permanently suspend those accounts so you're not taking away rewards from honest players. And you're also not shooting yourself in the foot, because these will be the same accounts that turn around and they sell greater gifting crystals and other gifting items much cheaper than they would if they went through Kabam's legit store. So, they're only hurting themselves in the long run by not cutting down on arena bots, but it's just still crazy to me that for how much they talk about detecting cheaters, that they're not able to do more to just immediately eliminate so many accounts that run arena bots 24/7, but with software that apparently is undetectable to Kabam's, shall we say, security software. There you go, YouTube. Sorry I had to re-record this video, but I am thankful that it was a success. Now, hopefully, we will do our best to double and triple check if the speakers have blown, to have to reset all the audio equipment before hitting record. But like I said, once the new computer comes in, I hope and pray and guesstimate that I won't be having that problem as much, because these audio inputs are 11 years old and they just don't hold up very well before they crash and have to be reset. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support.